Whether 19th century scholarship approaches religion as a story of doubt or as a story of great faith, all approaches to religion in the 19th century seem to ignore the person of Jesus, which is quite surprising because he turns up as a character in quite a few realist novels, not just as a figure who is dead and gone, but as a vibrant present personality who's actually even exerting force sometimes within the narrative itself. My dissertation, The Quest for a Novelistic Jesus, looks at these representations of Jesus, considering Jesus and Jesus-imitators and the ways in which their characterizations not only tell us more about the habits and procedures of realism, but also show us the ways in which realism itself changes the characterization of Jesus through the course of the 19th century, transforming him from the ascended God figure of the 18th century to the historically embedded revolutionary figure that he is by the end of the 19th century. I begin with Charles Dickens' The Life of Our Lord, and I look at his aesthetic faith and idealization and his very sentimental Jesus. Charles Kingsley challenges this vision and gives us a Jesus who is both the mighty God incarnate, but also a very troubled human genius, and tries to make that historical person present in the middle of a 19th century conversion. George Eliot picks up on Charles Kingsley's characterization of Jesus as a human genius and puts that into the consciousness of Adam Bede. She strips Jesus of his first century context, but in doing so, she's able to explore the prickly side of Jesus's personality and the real hard truths that have to come across when one wants to bring justice and mercy together into true sympathy and true reconciliation. Finally, Mary Augusta Ward and Eliza Lynn Linton's two separate novels take the same practice of imitating Jesus and test whether this is still a viable form for the modern world. In both, imitation proves futile. Both protagonists die as a result of their attempt to imitate Christ, and neither inspires an ongoing movement or an ongoing community. Both novels do find their life and their vibrancy, however, from the sympathetic relationships between their characters. And this centrality of sympathy suggests that what makes the novel a vibrant form is not mimesis, just as imitation does not make the spiritual life a vibrant form, but rather sympathy, human relationships, and the ability to be an unpredictable and undetermined consciousness.